those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Harry Ford in now. Takes ball one off the plate. The wind of the pitch. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
No swing. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for two. And it's a double to start the game.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Now batting Tristan Casas, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Just missed. Ford at second with nobody out. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. And he's got a double.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and nipped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling.
And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the second game of the series. Late that time, it's strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The pitch. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike three.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now here is Harper. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. Fastball for a strike. One out and a runner at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, they left that changeup off. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Got it by him for the carry.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off. Fastball, even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And here is Pablo Campillo. Just missed. Next pitch misses way outside. just off the inside edge. Bryce Eldridge next to bat for Philadelphia. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's ball 4.
The first baseman.
So 2 on with 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Eldridge. Little chopper rolls foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Sandy Alcantara. He's been a real force on the mound so far this year.
A Cy Young candidate in the National League. He's having a great season so far. In fact, I've been hearing his name mentioned among some of the leaders. Guys that have been around this league for a while. He's definitely in the conversation, and I think he's got a real shot at winning it.
On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Victor Mesa Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. Alcantara in his 12th season, 33 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. One out, base is empty. Righty delivers. And the slider just misses.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. And another ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Bounced out to short. Tosses to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Batting third. The right field.
Here's Riley Green. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. Just missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And that one fouled off. Alcantara, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Green at second with 2 down. One and 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, top of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carson Williams. The line to kick the pitch. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one at 95 missed up top. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's a little bit low. And the pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The line of the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Mesa racing over to make the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Termarr Johnson stands in for the Phillies. And that one off the outside edge. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and 2 away now.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. And the count even at 1. Left-hand batter waits. That's to third. Zips it to first. And that will end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the second, and now the veteran catcher, Alejandro Kirk. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that one hammered. Campillo ranging back. You can kiss it goodbye. And this place is rocking. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Junior Caminero, the next up for the Marlins. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 2-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ballplayer.
Mike Antico, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
So digging in, Yu Chang. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Two runs across in the inning, bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's down and away.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Connor Norby. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the batting order turns over. And now here's the Marlins DH, Carlos Dominguez. Golden opportunity right here. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. Chang, the runner at third. Norby over at second with 1 down. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one the other way. Thomas puts it away. Runner tags for home. He's in to score the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
So 2 down now, and here is Victor Mesa Jr. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Big swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one almost got him. Runner at second, 2 down. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Harry Ford. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next offering is in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
In for a strike, and now 2-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Got him looking, and 1 out now.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count, 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
The third baseman.
Tristan Casas stands in for the Phillies. Up and in, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That catches the corner. The
1 ball, 1
Phils
strike.
down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fastball in for a strike, and the
1
count
ball,
is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but it's off his glove. Base hit, and the inning continues.
The back designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Harper now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That just misses. Ball 1. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's down and in. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fastball for a strike. And the righty deals. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Phillies strand one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for Miami, Riley Green. Alcantara back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Into the second deck it goes. His 27th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. Struck out swinging his first time. That one hammered center field. Campillo going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher,
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Thomas gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
the batter number 13, shortstop,
Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. In the air, right field. Crawford makes the play, and that is that. Marlins add another with the solo shot. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Miami, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Pablo Campillo. And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Campillo measures 6 feet even, 180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge.
And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. He's 0 for 1. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. The Phillies trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Short hop liner handled it short. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting,
Two outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carson Williams. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and fires. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. As soon as that was shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front and not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Termarr Johnson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ball one on a pitch inside. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Goes down looking. One left for Philadelphia, and they trail it 4-1. And welcome back to the ball. Here's the left fielder, Mike Antico. The right-hander back to work. And a good eye there.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here's the first baseman, Yu Chang. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And that's outside.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played it 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Over to first, and he's saved.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Up and in, 2-1. That misses off the outside edge. Three-1 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for out there.
Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins. Doubled in his first AB. In there for strike 1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And that's in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And he deals.
Ball, that's out.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Junior Castro getting loose out there. Antico at second. Chang on at first with nobody out. Wouldn't chase that time. That misses the zone. And a full count now. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Carlos Dominguez will hit next. And that drops in for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. On the ground. And foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Ball on there. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One out. Runners at first and second. He goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
The Fish trying to break this one open here in the 2nd game of the series. Fought off foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
2 on, 2 outs.
1 ball.
And that's downstairs and outside. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they strand a pair. We played 4. It's the Marlins 4 and the Phillies 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, all set for the start of the inning. Alec Thomas now.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
And the pitch. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Phillies finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So the Philly batting order turns over. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Harry Ford. 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one misses, and the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Tristan Casas. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Good eye in that spot. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. And here it comes. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner at first with 2 away. Justin Crawford, the next to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Casas, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Two outs. And that just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And they'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. At the belt and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green. Here comes the pitch. Fly ball center field. Long run. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Now third baseman,
Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
The catcher, Alejandro.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's in there. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Marlins as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Top 6. Now it's the DH, Bryce Harper. Meyer back to work. Flips the corner, and it's 0-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Ryan Weathers, the left-hander, up and throwing. Ginkel, the right-hander, also getting loose. The pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
That one in there across the letters.
What do you
Harper
got?
checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. 2-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Check swing, trying to hold up. Now it appeal to third, and that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Campillo stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that one fouled off. One now. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The first baseman, number 21, Bryce Eldridge.
Bryce Eldridge now at the plate. That one's in there. Strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1-1.
That missed inside. And now it's even 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Good eye right there. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Inside ball four.
Ball four.
Well, two-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Meyer won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they turn to the lefty in this spot. Dax Fulton.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Man at first, Carson Williams stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that is the inning. Nice work from the Miami pen there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Marlins 4 and the Phillies 1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Robinson Santana.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And now for the Marlins, Junior Caminero.
The shortstop, Junior Caminero.
The pitch. That's in there. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. JoJo Romero, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Oh, one down. That one pushed foul. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
And Tico now at the plate as he swings through strike one. This one lifted in the air, left field. Thomas gets under it. 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Yu Chang. Into center. Campillo in position. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. The Phils in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that's in the dirt. Fulton, in his second season, he features a two-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Popped up right side. Chang gets under it. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Alek Thomas stands in for the Phillies. He's sitting on 99 career homers We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. There's a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, and 2 away to start the 7th. Harry Ford getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. And that's in for a strike. The Phillies trailing by 3 here in the second game of the series. The other way, Chang. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, JoJo Romero. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Connor Norton digs in now.
The second baseman, Connor Norby.
As the lefty gets to work. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. The pitch, and that one clips the corner. Lined, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Marlins DH, Carlos Dominguez. In there, and it's 0-1. Norby gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
1 ball.
In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one down the line. Off balance feed. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Victor Mesa Jr., the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And downstairs. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Romero, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Man at second, up and in, and it's 2-2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And there's two down.
The right fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
And up next for Miami, Riley Green. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
There's the strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because
got him. Third out. One left for Miami, but they lead it 4-1. So coming into the game now on defense, Ha-Sung Kim. He'll play second. Sam Hentges gets the call from the pen.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
And now for the Phillies, Tristan Casas. And a pitch. And he fires in a fastball at 95. Just missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now back, right fielder, Justin Crawford.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. Foul ball there. And a pitch. In the air, left field. Antico settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The back number 3, designated hitter,
Bryce Harper to the plate. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Man at first, one away. Right through there, got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Campillo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Next offering is in for a strike.
There's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Ground ball right side. Kim. Off balance throw in time. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. And Joyce.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Jake Berger.
The third baseman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Joyce is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. A little bit low.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Now batting, catcher, Alejandro.
Alejandro Kirk, the next up for the Marlins. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Right-handed reliever. Way out front for strike 2.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Triple digits on that last pitch.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Caminero in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jose Alvarado. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge.
The first baseman, Bryce Eldridge.
And the pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. The pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Carson Williams stands in for the Phillies. And that's in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
There's a strike.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Tying run at the plate. Misses outside, and the count 1-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Next pitch is outside. With the tying run at the plate, you're the top of the 9th. And the tying run is on base. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So now a pinch hitter, Jordan Lawler. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
A 1-1. And misses inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And here it comes. Swing and a tapper. Not in time to first, and a run comes across.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the catcher, Harry Ford. That one ripped, but foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And now the lefty. Double play ball to second. Kim fires to second for one, and a run scores on the double play.
Now back.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
The new pitcher in the game, Trevor Stephan.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Last chance for the Phillies. Down the number 2 hitter, Tristan Casas. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And swinging for the ball. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away.
Well, looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Here we go, Chris. It's another edition of September baseball between division rivals. So we should be in for a good one.
No doubt about it, Boog. Both of these clubs have the same goal in mind, and it's simply this: reach the postseason. They know each other really well at this point of the year, so there are no big surprises. Just go out and compete like crazy, execute one play at a time, and focus on clean baseball. That's all you can do this time of the year, and it's the most important thing to do.
Almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Shane Baz. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Harry Ford leading things off. It takes a strike. Oh, 1 now. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. The pitch out there. And 1 gone.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Corey Lee.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
First pitch misses. Lee measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting second in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next pitch is outside. Inside, and it hit him.
No, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Right-hander kick steals. That misses the zone. 1-1. Man at first, 1 away. Baz checks the runner, and he's back in there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. Acuna started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Here's Bryce Harper. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And it skips in the dirt. Lee off of first with 2 away. Here's a high chopper. Gonzalez. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Philadelphia, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Tristan McKenzie. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they're going tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Ha-Sung Kim, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Here's a 1-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now, Carlos Dominguez. One out, base is empty. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
One down, base is empty. Left field. Thomas right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Junior Caminero.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Riley Green, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No strike.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
This is inside. Counts full, 3-2. Jake Berger next to hit for the Marlins. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. You can kiss it goodbye. He sends it into the second deck. The Marlins on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Jake Berger will hit next. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And that one in the air center field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Second inning set to go. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
Here comes a pitch. That one drifts inside. And a pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. Bounce to the right side. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The first baseman,
Bryce Eldridge stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. The Phils down by a run here at the top of the second. That one to first, Gonzalez. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
batting 7th, the shortstop, Carson.
Now here is Carson Williams. Swinging a foul straight back. And he deals. And he swings through that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The Marlins up by a run here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. And it remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Kenny Gonzalez.
Kenny Gonzalez.
McKenzie back to work. This one high in the air to left center. Thomas sizing it up. He's got it, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Alejandro Kirk, the next up for the Marlins. McKenzie, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Pitch misses, 2-0. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Junior.
2 outs, bases empty. Junior Caminero, the next to hit. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Top of the zone for a called strike. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. To first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. But they lead it 1-0. Back here in Miami, and now it's going to be Brooks Baldwin. The pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. At the belt and fires.
Ball 1.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch.
2-2.
On a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Alec Thomas, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down, Phillies down a run.
No.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Antico makes the play. 2 down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Harry Ford. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And the pitch. That misses. And that's ball 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. The Fish leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Out to short, Caminero. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Ball 1 there. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses. 1-0.
1-0.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. On the ground out to short. Williams. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
So first and second with 1 gone. And now here's the Marlins DH, Carlos Dominguez. Strike on the inside corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Ball.
That misses the zone. And 1-1. And a good eye there.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 3-run dinger. His 31st home run of the season. It's 4-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Riley Green. Bounced up the middle. Williams on the run, throw to first. And that is out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. On to the fourth, and now for the Phillies, Corey Lee.
Corey Lee.
And the right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And here it comes. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Acuna now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first offering is not close. Acuna, 31 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Kicks and fires. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Gonzalez snags it for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bryce.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? The Phillies down by 4, top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail it here 4-0. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Kenny Gonzalez.
Kenny Gonzalez.
McKenzie back to work.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
And a pitch.
Full count.
Gonzalez
What do you
kicks
got?
his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale.
Do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Kerr in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some
The batter,
runs.
number
Hopefully that
13,
bullpen phone is working today.
Junior.
So man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike. That one ripped. That's back. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Next to hit, Victor Mesa Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Junior Castro appears to be getting loose. Second and third, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses the first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Junior Castro into the game. He comes on for the 35th time this year. Now the left fielder, Mike Antico. 1 for 1 with a double and a run score. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. Marlins 5 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jackson Chourio. And a pitch. Inside, just missed.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Now here is Bryce Eldridge. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Chourio aboard here at first with nobody out.
One, two.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. Righty delivers. That's inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Williams stands in now and watches strike 1. That's inside, and it's a ball and a strike. This one in the air, under it. Makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brooks Baldwin struck out looking his first time. And that's too high.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Baz throws to first, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. The Marlins leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, interesting. He went with the off-speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball. Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Outside low, ball 1. First and second, 2 down. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Next offering misses down and away.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fastball for a strike. And the count's full. The Phils with a chance to get back into it here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two on, two outs. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Phillies leave a couple. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning, and now Ha-Sung Kim. The wind to kick the pitch. Ball one low.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And fires in a fastball at 95. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one missed. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
And at the plate for Miami, Riley Green. He's already homered here in this one. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Marlins set down in order, and the Marlins down quietly as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at Lone Depot Park, started the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Harry Ford. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt. The 1-1. And another ball. The 2-1. Fly ball to right. Green settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, the third baseman.
So up next, Corey Lee. And that skips in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
So it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
In the air, right field, drifts towards it, hauls it in to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Marlins 5 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Burger. The lefty fires. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
Ball 1.
This ball's chopped on the ground. And that one handled over to first. Run away, bottom of the 6th.
The first baseman, number 9,
Kenny Gonzalez, the next up for the Marlins. That's way outside. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Just off the inside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Towards first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher,
Alejandro Kirk, the next up for the Marlins. This one popped up. Should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 6 full. Marlins 5 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back. Bryce Harper to the plate.
The designated hitter, Bryce.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. And that's in the dirt. And down on strikes he goes. And now 1 away.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like Nolan when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mesa settles underneath it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 21.
Bryce Eldridge getting ready to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
2 down, nobody on. And ball 1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Phillies down in order. It's 5-0. Bottom of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Junior Caminero. Castro back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And that one pulled foul. The shortstop takes a ball. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen. And Joyce up and loosening in the pen. Brash, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Just a weak fly ball this time. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor.
And now for the Marlins, Victor Mesa Jr. In for a strike. 0-1. Foul ball. And now the lefty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just misses with that one. Struck him out looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Mike Antico, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. Called strike right there. Check swing. He went. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Wouldn't chase that time.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
In the air to left down the line. Thomas sizing it up and puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. We go to the 8th, and now for the Phillies, Carson Williams. The right-hander back to work. Now a check swing, but he held up.
1-0.
Recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
At the belt and fires.
Ball 2, down.
That
3.
one misses. 3-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And the batter now, Brooks Baldwin. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Kevin Ginkel preparing to come on if needed. Weathers, the lefty, warming up as well. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Runner at first with no outs here. The pitch.
Ball 1. 1-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. Kim whips it to first.
Out.
First out in the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Alec Thomas. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Shane Baz out of the game. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort, and we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Kevin Ginkel.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So the batting order turns over. Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
The Fish leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one not close. And that's ball 2. And another
ball.
ball.
No strike.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So the bases are loaded here, one gone. Corey Lee digs in now.
No.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering is fouled back. Right through there for a strike. All loaded up here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Two outs. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. One and two now on Acuna.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside corner. Full count now. High chopper to third. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. And a payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Matt Brash.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. 1 for 3. The pitch. And that one is inside.
Poog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball. Two-0. Right through there for a strike. Up and in, and a count is 3-1. The pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
On the ground to short. Gets it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now the designated hitter, Carlos.
Next is the designated hitter, Carlos Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. And Joyce, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And the righty deals. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. One down, base is empty. In the air, out to center. Has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away down.
The right fielder, number 31, Riley.
And now the right fielder, Riley Green.
That's
And
the
ball
ball.
1 to the right fielder. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit.
Now
2 outs, runner at first. And up next for Miami, Jake Berger. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1. Green leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now 2-0. That one missed. Kenny Gonzalez waiting for a turn at the plate. .3-0 down. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swung on, belted. Acuna moving back. You can kiss it goodbye. He sends it out of here. And they add a pair. It's 7-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Base is empty with 2 away. Kenny Gonzalez, the next up for the Marlins. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back. His 21st of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Joyce on the pitch here.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Alejandro Kirk will hit next. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. The pitch.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one missing low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Bryce Harper. And a pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Miami's bullpen with some action. Ryan Weathers, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Martinez getting cranked up as well. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swing and a miss.
Got to be a short
and
game.
He's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0. And there's the strike.
1-1.
And it is 2-1. One down, base is empty. Fastball in for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Out to center. Mesa coming on. Tracks it down for the out. And there are 2 outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Bryce Eldridge stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ginkel is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 1 runner on base. For Philadelphia, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.